Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I am here to tell you my totals for beauty products that I finished in the year 2019. I went from November to November because I started a little early because I was, December is always crazy as it is. And these are the numbers. I'm going to tell you what full size, what mini, and what foil packet size things that I finished, and then give you year-end totals as well. All right, so for makeup, I finished 2 concealers, 2 full-size concealers, 3 full-size setting powders, and 4 mini setting powders. Like, I was shocked that I used that much setting powder. I think I used more than most people. I went through 4 beauty blenders, which is not surprising. I rotate them every 3 months, like they say to do, which is kind of what I do with my toothbrush and my mascara and everything else, because bacteria can grow on them. Setting spray, I used 2 full-size setting sprays and 5 mini setting sprays. Liquid lipstick, I went through 1 full-size and then 2 minis. I know I decluttered and threw out some other ones, but those are the ones that I actually felt like I finished and got as much use out of them as I could. Foundation, I went through 3 full-size foundations and 2 mini foundations. I kind of thought I would have used like 1 more foundation. I was surprised that I used more setting powder than foundation. Mascara, I did 3 full-size mascaras and 3 mini mascaras. Now, some of those I didn't use for the full 3 months, obviously, but some of them I did wear for like a month before I rotated them out, because some of them started working well and then they stopped. And if I wore them more than a couple days, I actually counted them as in my totals. Primer, I finished 1 full-size primer, which was surprising. I was like, I only finished 1. And then I looked at my minis and I finished 9 mini primers. So that's quite a bit. 1 bottle, full-size bottle of brush cleaner I finished. I finished 2 sample size of eye primers. 1 brow gel that was sample size. I thought I would have gone through more. I know I have one that I'm kind of working on right now, but it's not doing very well. Lip gloss, I finished 2 mini lip glosses, and like I decluttered some, obviously, and I threw out some, but there was 2 that I actually used up. Nail polishes, 2 nail polishes full size and 1 mini, and those I think were all like clear nail polishes that I finished, but I did get some of those out. And then 2 bottles of nail polish remover, so not too bad on those. Scent, that's my next category. I finished 7 wallflowers, and I know I have like 2 more that are super close to being done, so we're already on the way for next year for them to be some there. Body spray, I finished 1 full-size body spray. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I never used body spray, so I must have really like focused on it. I need to focus on it because I have like so much body spray too. Perfume, I finished 2 rollerball like sized perfumes, and then 6 mini, like this is what I'm calling like the foil packet size. I finished 6 of those. And then wax, I had 4 sample size wax cups that are just like the single use. Hair care, I finished 6 full size shampoos, 34 mini shampoos, and 9 foil packets of shampoo. That's like so much. I was really surprised at that number. Conditioner, I used 5 full-size conditioners, 33 mini conditioners, and 7 foil packets. I thought I would have used a little bit more conditioner. Like, I thought they'd be more even or like a bigger difference, but they were both pretty darn close. And then leave-in treatments for your hair, 2 full-size leave-ins, 11 sample sizes, and 1 foil. I'm pretty impressed at how much hair stuff, and like that's all I use, those 3 things, so pretty good. And then mouth care, I used 12 tubes of toothpaste, which makes sense because I go through about a tube of toothpaste a month, and then 3 bottles of mouthwash. And actually, like just before I filmed this in early December, so like a couple days into December, I finished another bottle mouthwash, so I'm pretty close to another one. All right, so far that equals 60 full-size products, 115 mini products, and 23 like foil packet sizes. Pretty good. Body care, that's where we're going next. All right, foot cream. I finished 7 full-size foot creams and 4 sample-size foot creams, 12 full-size hand creams, and 11 sample-size hand creams. Those are a little harder because like the sample size and the full size can be the same size depending on what brand you're buying. So 23 altogether, that's still pretty good. Body scrubs. I finished 19 body scrubs, and I mean, I used these from Zany Laney, so I'm not surprised I went through so many of them. It's pretty easy to go through a lot of them. And then 4 mini body scrubs. Body wash, I went through 15 bottles of body wash, full size, and 2 minis. That one surprised me, but then I got to thinking, I had some ones that had like this much left in them, or my dad was unpacking boxes and he found like a whole bunch of bath products. So I used up a lot that were close to the end already. I don't think I actually used like full-size bottles that many. Lotion, I went through 19 bottles of lotion, full-size bottles of lotion, 12 mini lotions, and 2 foil packets. That's a lot of lotion. I was very surprised, but I do like, I put it everywhere when I get out of the shower to like moisturize. Body butter, I went through 1 full-size body butter and 2 mini body butters. That also surprised me because I felt like I used a lot more body butter, but I think I relied on hand cream and foot cream instead. And then also like body creams, which would have been in that lotion total as well. Deodorant, I went through 6 tubes of deodorant, which means I go through about 1 every 2 months, which is kind of interesting. And I had like the same amount of shaving cream. So 6 cans of shaving cream. So every other month about is when I'm purchasing those. 1 foot mask, which I know is like the ones that you wrap your feet up. I went through 1 of those. My goal is to use those more this next year. Soap, like bar of soap, I used 1 of those. And then hand soap, I went through 17 bottles. And I know I had some help with that. Like the hand soaps go through quite a bit. And with the soap, like the bar soap, I did not keep track of how many hotel bar soaps I went through because I was using those a lot, and I went through a lot of them. I got a lot of them out of my parents' collection because they've been collecting them for decades, and I've just been like, we're using these up. Body sponge, I went through 2 of those. You would have just recently seen those because I just retired them. So body care totals just by themselves 106 full-size products, 35 minis, and 2 foil packets. That's a lot. I was quite impressed. Skincare. Lots of skincare. We have 11 full-size moisturizers, 33 mini moisturizers, and 3 foil packets. Now, I do put that on my neck and chest as well as my face, but I was still like, that was quite a bit that I went through. Cleansers, I went through 2 full-size cleansers and 23 mini cleansers, which also like impressed me. Serums, I went through 9 full-size serums, 21 mini serums, and 3 foil packets. Now serums, I alternate all the time, so I will have 2 that are for the day and 2 that are for the night, and I try to alternate them. And then sometimes I have a separate one for my neck and chest for night. So I'm not as surprised that I went through as many serums as I did. Boxes of pore strips. So these little guys that are 24 pore strips, 4 of those over the course of the year. Face oils, I had 7 mini face oils, which I think I used like everywhere. Like I would use them on my face and my neck and chest and my lips and everything else. Makeup wipes, I went through 6 full-size makeup wipes, 6 mini packs, and 3 singles. And those 3 singles I got from hotels, or I got one in an Allure box, I think, too. Face scrub, not as many because I use my Clairsonic every night, so I don't really use a face scrub as much as I used to. 1 full size, 2 minis, and 1 foil packet. So that one, I need to start using some of my face scrubs more often because I still have a lot of them. Lip balm, I went through 2 full-size lip balms and 8 mini lip balms. And that also includes like my Laneige Sleepy Mask. I included that in that. Sunscreen, 2 full-size sunscreens and 2 mini sunscreens. I know that's not a lot, but I don't go out in the sun because I burn and I don't like being outside because I have so many allergies, and usually I'm miserable when I'm outside. So I try to stay away from the sun at all costs, which is why I don't go through a lot of sunscreen, because I'm not out in the sun more than like 10 minutes or 15 minutes at a time. The longest is when I commute, and then, you know, walking across campus from building to building. That's the only time I'm out in the sun. Eye cream, I went through 11 mini eye creams. I didn't even open a full-size eye cream this past year. I just been working on the minis, and that's not even 1 per month. Like, your mini eye creams will last a long time. I went through 4 mini toners. I don't really like toner. I just need to start passing along toner when I get it, I think, because I just did not go through, and I didn't really try either. Makeup remover, and this I put bombs and also like bottles, like if I had eye makeup remover. I had 2 full size and 3 minis for makeup remover. I had 3 mini micellar waters. Those are not my favorite. I do not really enjoy those at all. Masks, I went through 2 full size bottles of masks, 6 minis, and 1 foil packet. Not too bad. I need to up that though. I need to work on my mask game because I have so many masks. Acne serum, I went through 11 bottles of acne serum, and I can guarantee you 10 of them was this little Mario Badescu. Actually, no, all of them, I think. I have another one that I'm trying to work on. Acne dots, I went through 20 of the singles, so they come in like boxes, and it's not the boxes. I went through 20 of the sheets of them, which is 12 dots each, so that's like 240 dots. That's quite a few dots. Clairsonic brushes, I went through 4, which makes total sense because I go through 1 every 3 months. Mask sponge, I used only 1 of them because they were really hard to find and I couldn't get them. I just finally found them again. So I will be using more of those probably. I also need to use more masks. Cotton pads, I went through 1 bag of cotton pads. Oil cleanser, I went through 2 of those, both of them Josie Maran's. I thought I would have had a mini, but I must have finished the mini earlier in the year. Then I must have put that in with my cleansers, the mini cleanser, because I know I used at least 1 mini this year, and I cleaned it out so that I could refill it because they don't make the mini in Josie Maran anymore. Eye patches, I went through 3 of those. Those are like the under eye sheet masks things. A Dermaflash refill set, I went through 1 set of those. And then sheet masks. I went through 88 sheet masks. I am very proud of myself that I got rid of so many because I had so many sheet masks. I still have so many sheet masks, but 88, pretty good. So for skincare, my totals were 172 full-size products, 129 mini products, and 12 foil samples. All together, this past year, looking at hair care, body care, makeup, scent, all of those things, I went through 338 full-size products, 279 mini products, and 37 foil packets. I want to work on my foil packets next year. I want to get rid of those because I have so many of them sitting around. I want to work on that, and I want to just keep using things up, especially some of the older stuff that I have. So yes, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Do you think that some of those categories seem higher than usual, or do you think some of them that I used less than normal people? Let me know down below. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Let me know what some of your favorite products from 2019 were, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.